All right, we are live from the Golden One Center. Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news. I got my boy Iman with me.
It's crazy out here, man.
It's crazy out here. We just saw Marquise Chris on the court. He got pulled off, pulled to the side and said, you know what, my man, you're going to Cleveland. So the Sacramento Kings, Houston Rockets, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are completing the 3-team trade that will send Brandon Knight, Marquise Chris, a protected first to the Cavaliers. The Kings will get Alec Burks. So Cleveland is sending Alec Burks. And then the Sacramento Kings is sending the creator of the scores, Iman Shumpert, to the Houston Rockets. Now, will he play tonight? He will not play tonight. I highly doubt he will play tonight because he knows the game plan of the Sacramento Kings on how to stop James Harden. Make sure to check out Leo's 3 keys to the game on Instagram right now. Go comment and let us know if you guys agree with my keys to the game. Also, don't forget to slap that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big time move for the Houston Rockets, in my opinion. They get the veteran that they need. They get a good player in Alec Burks. In my opinion, he's better than what the Kings have right now. And I would take Alec Burks over Iman Shumpert. And there's no disrespect in that. And I say it with the utmost respect to Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert brought that swagger to this team, and I'm sure that the organization is very thankful for Iman Shumpert and him bringing that toughness to this team and that swagger that they really needed, that dog mentality. So, again, tip my hat off to Iman Shumpert. He had a great run here. The Kings are having their best season in 13 years. And a lot of it has to do with Iman Shumpert. And a lot of the players can testify to that. The NBA is a business, and this is the business that they signed up for. And they knew this was coming in terms of a lot of names are always on the block this time around the year. And it's unfortunate, but at the same time, hey, man, they get compensated very well. It's funny because as soon as whoever broke the news, I think it was Woj, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, so-and-so got traded, blah, blah, blah. It's just a cool feeling because the NBA has become that drama. We love drama. We eat that up like the little creatures that we are. And it's fun because the NBA has so much attention globally that I didn't even know it was Super Bowl week, right? And then Super Bowl had the worst game ever. It was a waste of 4 hours. And then you have all these news and AD and the AD drama and all these moves. And you're just like, man, the NBA is so much better. Also, in other news, Otto Porter is not coming to the Kings. He got traded to the Chicago Bulls for Bobby Portis and Jabari Parker. I'm conflicted about the trade because it makes me wonder why the Washington Wizards would claim that, oh, he's not on the block, we're not going to trade him, but then they get Bobby Portis. No disrespect to Bobby Portis, but I feel like the Kings could have matched or even sweetened the deal a lot more than the Bobby Portis Jabari Parker. Jabari Parker is probably going to get bought out of his contract, and he's probably going to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers, or maybe he comes to the Kings, who knows. But that's a deal that makes no sense to me because the Kings could have matched that with the Willie Cauley-Stein center deal. And it's unfortunate because the Kings have the assets and the cap relief that the Wizards really need at this point after John Wall going out with the tore Achilles at his house. I mean, does it get any worse than that? He has one of the worst NBA contracts in NBA history, and then he's out for the next 12 months? Come on, man. Hey, this deal upsets me because I feel like the Kings had the right pieces to make a deal of that magnitude, something close to that or even better than the Bobby Portis. Again, I like Bobby Portis, but I feel like Bobby Portis, Willie Cauley-Stein are on the same level. If not, Willie's a little bit better in my opinion. But I guess the Wizards didn't see that, right? And it just happens that way. But again, make sure to hit that like button right now or hit that dislike button, whatever it is, y'all. It really helps us out. Don't forget to use our code COWBELL on SeatGeek.com to get $20 off your purchase. If you want to go to a concert, if you want to go to any NBA game, make sure to use our code COWBELL. Last night, and now we're getting news that De'Aaron Fox is unhappy with the trade De'Aaron Fox is going to miss Iman Shumpert. And that's what I'm saying. So Iman Shumpert is a big contributor to the success of this young Kings this season, no doubt. And again, this is a business, and he probably wasn't in the long-term plans of the Sacramento Kings, so that happens. Again, will he suit up? He probably won't tonight. But I'm sure the Kings fans will pay him a homage, right? And my thing is, are the Kings still the scorers, since that was something that he came up with? I'll leave that up to debate for you guys. I'm not seeing my chat on the side, which is kind of weird. Live chat. Oh, there they are. Here are all the live chat. I was like, is there anybody on this chat? But yeah, man, it's on. So Otto Porter, and then you had a trade earlier that, what was it? It was the Suns and the Heat. So Johnson and Ellington are going to the Suns for Anderson. Local product Ryan Anderson will probably play when he comes to Sacramento when the Heat show up on Friday night. He should be there on time. And I personally like the trade for the Suns. Ellington will get bought out, so he will choose a team. If I'm the Kings, are you calling after you just acquired Alec Burks? He averaged 0.5 attempts. He went to Cleveland. He started 24 games, played 34 games, shoots 3.5 attempts per three at 37.8. That is a very important number. I love that number. He's very good defensively. He's long. He's athletic. He will help the Kings this year. Will he move the needle? That's always my question. Can he move the needle? I don't think he's that type of player. I still think he's a backup. But as of right now, he is an upgrade over Justin Jackson, with all due respect. And I love JJ. And obviously no more Shumpert. So it makes sense. This deal makes sense. And I like it. So 11.6. Horrible people. Fox is going to destroy tonight. Wizards wanted Giles and Bogdanovich. Yeah, how do you want... That's my thing. If they were rumored reportedly that they wanted Bogdanovich and Harry Giles, how do you accept Bobby Portis and Jabari Parker? How do you go from Harry Giles to Bogey to Bobby Portis? Because that's essentially what they did. Because Jabari Parker is not staying there. He's going to get bought out. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. So people seem that they are upset. It's confused. Let's talk about the Shump trade. I'm a Cavs fan, and I just want Zion. So Seth Francis said, I'm a Cavs fan, and I just want Zion. So shout out to all the Cavs fans. You guys have suffered a lot this season. It's been a tough year, but there is a bright future with the young bull playing point guard. And if they do get Zion Williamson, that would be crazy, because I feel like the Cavs always get that number one pick. They've had the number one pick 3 times in the past 10 years, which is insane. What came out of it? Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins, and the biggest bust, and the kid from UNLV. I don't remember his name because he's so bad. Anthony Bennett. So Anthony Bennett from UNLV, trash. Andrew Wiggins, not very good in terms of not living up to his potential. He is a 20-point scorer, so he is with LeBron and him as the number 2 option. But yeah, the Cavs have to hope for a guy like Zion Williamson, man. So I'm right there with you, bro. So again, last night, just to reiterate the trade that happened, Tobias Harris. So the Kings missed out on Tobias Harris. They missed out on Otto Porter. Can they go out and get Harrison Barnes? They have less than 24 hours to get that done. It is Wednesday. Expect a lot more trades to happen. I missed Shump already. Breaking news. Here we go. So last night, Tobias Harris heads to the Philadelphia 76ers. The Clippers didn't see him as a long-term solution, so they got rid of him. They have a lot of assets in terms of first-round picks, and they have cap relief for a guy like Kawhi Leonard, who they are very, very, very confident that they will acquire him this offseason, no matter what happens in Toronto. They feel that they have a great chance. So I applaud them because, as I said yesterday, they are not the Kings. They are not the Cavs. They are not the Magic. Steve Ballmer is all about winning NBA championships. He wasn't okay with just making the playoffs this year, so he said, you know what? If the long-term plan is to win a championship, this is what it's going to take. This is what it's going to be, and he made it happen. So Tobias Harris, an all-star snub, averaging above 20 points a game, hit a game winner literally yesterday, and he gets traded. That's what I'm saying. So the NBA is a clear-cut business, but that's what they signed up for. So don't feel bad for them. Don't feel bad for them. Will the Kings make more moves? That's what I'm saying. So I think their last option is a Harrison Barnes. Again, I think a lot of you guys will like Alec Burks. Alec Burks came out of Colorado State. I watched him play in college, and I've always liked his game, but he's always been injured. So if you go back to his stats, right, his rookie year played 59 games, second year 64, third 78, the 14-15 years 27 games, and then the following year 31 games. So those are the 2 years that I remember very, very clear when he got that extension from Utah. So he didn't live up to the hype when he got that. I believe it was $48 million extension.
Fox deleted a tweet.
So Fox deleted a tweet. Got to, right? They probably told him to take that down right now. So, yeah. Again, 11.6, 30, almost 38% from three, 3.5 attempts. I'll take that. And he's athletic, and he brings that defensive mentality. Alec Burks is in the final year of his 4-year, $42 million. That was close. This is how good of a memory I have. I said 48. $42 million deal. He's an unrestricted free agent this offseason. So the Kings are, in essence, getting a second-round pick for Iman Shumpert. How do you value that? I'll pose a question for you guys. Was Iman Shumpert worth that second-round pick? So Katie's right in front of us, along with Jim Kozamore. She's right there. Just everyone's tweeting and stuff like that. We decided to go live. Again, make sure to check out the keys to the game. For all the 100 people that are on the live, come on, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. We're going to give you guys a behind-the-scenes look on James Harden tonight for all you Houston Rockets fans. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a great game. Rockets-Kings, a game that has significance for the first time in a long time. I always look forward to watching James Harden play, but not so much the Kings against them because he always torches the Kings, and the Rockets torch the Kings every single time. But tonight's going to be different. Tonight, it's going to be energy in the building because they have something to play for. They have that 8 seed to play for now. I think the Clippers will fall out, and it'll be a Spurs, Jazz, Lakers, Kings, 4 teams fighting for those 3 spots. We'll see who gets it. Let's get this, man. 110 people watching. Hit that like button. Hit this like button. Let's go. Again, so more trades, other trades that happened today. The Knicks will talk to Enes Kanter for a buyout, which will most likely happen because nobody wants to trade for Kanter. And then the Knicks are valued the most valuable team in the NBA at $4 billion. Does that shock you? They are valued the most.
Everyone went up, but that is crazy.
That's insane. $4 billion.
That's crazy.
Now that's crazy. The Pelicans to sit Davis until the trade deadline passes. So will the Lakers come back and say the offer is still on the table? Again, I went on the rant about the Pelicans and Del Demps not accepting the trade of a Josh Hart, Zubats, Lonzo Ball, Ingram, Kuzma, 4 first or 3 first-round picks. How do you say no to that? You can easily flip Lonzo to Phoenix and be like, get more assets and just start – molding the team that you want post-life after AD. He's not going to stay there. So how would you not want to get all those assets? Is Jason Tatum that much better from all these guys? I don't think he is, man. I'll say this, and I'll say it again. If you had put Brandon Ingram in the Celtics culture from the start, he'd be what you guys think Jason Tatum is. Plain and simple. Brandon Ingram came into a chaotic time for the LA Lakers. They haven't made the playoffs. He came in with the last 2-3 years of Kobe, with the one leg type thing, with one Achilles type thing, and he's been so disrespected. But the people that know basketball, and they know that how talented he is, and it's all about situation, man. So that's what I'm trying to push out if I'm Magic Johnson. Hey, man, I know you like Jason Tatum, but Ingram is a great all-around player who has so much upside. He's only 22 years old. This dude is legit. So, and then you got Kuzma, who can flat out score the ball. And I know LeVar said that he don't want Lonzo there, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. You go and flip Lonzo to Phoenix, and you may get a Josh Jackson out of that. Or you may get someone else out of that. Why not? Why not? He reports that Pelicans starting more for Davis trade, so I think we should push for Oubre. Can Kelly Oubre be traded for even enough to use? No, he can't. I don't believe he can. Jason Tatum is way better. And you only say that because of what you saw in the playoffs, man. Before his playoff run, nobody was like gawking over this guy. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. He wasn't great during the season. He was okay. And the playoffs were like, oh my God, he's good. But what happened? Kyrie came back. He was
clear-cut Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell, and Tatum was the third best.
He's been subpar though this year, right? Has he not? Has he not? What's up, man? What's up? So if you guys want some tickets, man, tell my boy right here.
What's up, guys?
Tell him, man. Tell him, man. Come here. You know what? I'll bring my boy on. How do you feel about this trade tonight, brother? The scores. Now, does Iman Shumpert keep that name? Or is that like more like a selling point for you guys? I'm gonna put him on the spot right here.
No, I can't do that right now. It gotta be official. Official yet, not official.
But no, it's official. It's official. He's gone. He's gone. But yeah, man. So everybody here is a little bit shocked. So the Kings get a second round pick in essence, but they get I think a nice piece and a nice backup piece in Alec Burks. If they get nothing else, he will start for you at the three, bring that versatility, bring that length. Trust me, people will like his hustle. The guy grinds, so you won't lose much there. The Kings had great chemistry with Shump. I'm not happy about that. I am scared. What's the trade? Tatum is overrated. He had 10 games under 10 points and 10 games barely 10 over. Yeah, man, he's having like I'm just saying, man, people do overrate him. Is he that good? Can he live up to the hype? Of course he can. I like Tatum a lot, but I also like Ingram a lot. And again, it's all situational to me. Nick Stauskas just got traded to Houston, bring him back to Sacktown. So Nick Stauskas just got traded to Houston. What is the deal there? Cleveland will send Nick Stauskas and Wade Baldwin to the Rockets in a 3-way deal. Oh, wow. So look at the Rockets. The Rockets got Shumpert. They got Nick Stauskas. They got Wade Baldwin. They're trying to low-key make a push for those wings right now. Okay. So Tyler Johnson in Phoenix, I think, is a good pickup. And again, Mark Barlestein is saying that Wayne Ellington, because of his no trade clause, will go to a playoff contender. He will get waived. Who knows, man? Who knows? And we got 140 people watching. Let's go. Hit that like. We should have 140 likes, man. Come on, or 140 dislikes, whatever the case may be. Listen, I think we all fell in love with Shump, especially with his play early in the season. But he started playing at a skill level again. He shot the ball way too much, especially through his slump. I agree 100% with that, bro. Sauce Castillo will fit in Houston. Time to start Bagley now. So does Shumpert play tonight for us? No, he's not playing tonight. So again, the Rockets are making a lot of moves. The Rockets are willing and dealing. They're trying to add depth to their wings. It makes sense. They got the mammal tonight. I hope that Bagley and them boys bring their A effort because this guy will. You guys know the mammal is, he brings energy and he brings rebounding. And the Rockets are one of the worst rebounding teams in the NBA. So the Kings need to win the rebound battle tonight. No excuses. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming on. Again, slap that like button, man. And hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next one, man. 150 people. Let's go. Hit that like button right now.